Respectfully to Buddy Velastro, the product in these machines are crap. All right, so my favorite thing about getting up at 4:30 in the morning and walking around the casinos is you walk by a bunch of drunk people coming home from the club, and they wave to you and they say, "Hello, have a great night." And I'm in my head like, buddy, I'm getting up right now. I'm not going to bed. I'm just getting up. Casinos, or the bars, don't sleep in Vegas, so I know there's nobody really over here, but in the section over there, believe it or not, it's packed. Some people I walked by coming back from the concert last night are still there at the same machine. But the big question is, why am I getting up this early? Well, I'm heading over to Treasure Island via the Venetian, because that's where I'm getting picked up for a tour that'll bring me to the Grand Canyon. So basically the same company I used to book my tour that shuttled me to the Hoover Dam also offers tours to the Grand Canyon. Now, the Grand Canyon is significantly further. It's like 3.5-4 hours away from the Strip. So it is an all-day trip. Should be back probably like 5 o'clock-ish. But I figure, you know what, I have an extra day here. Why not go for it? I don't know when I'll be out here next. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing to see. Why not go for it, right? So my tour bus leaves at 5 o'clock in the morning from Treasure Island. I think it only picks up at a few specific spots on the trip, as the Hoover Dam shuttle did as well. So the link to Treasure Island, walking-wise, is only 10 minutes away. I was definitely a little concerned walking out here by myself at this time of night, or morning, I guess. But I felt pretty safe the entire time, which is good. There's still, you know, I think it helps being like a Saturday morning, Friday night. There's still quite a bit of people around, including cleaning staff, so there's no funny business going on here. Cybertruck. I'm excited. It's gonna be a long day, but like I said, how many times am I gonna get to do something like this? It's almost like I just saw that show. I was here before the Cirque du Soleil show a few nights ago. Not a huge fan of this casino or hotel, but I have some time to kill, so I'm gonna play a little bit. So I put in a 20, we'll see how it goes. So down $5, but for the trip, I think my total, because I think this is gonna be the last time I play, I'm up 75, and I didn't spend over my $150 budget I set for myself. It's time to head back to the front and wait for my shuttle to the Grand Canyon. Pretty sure there are creepier people in the casino right now than there are on the streets, but that's neither here nor there. So while I wait for the bus here, in my head, I'm trying to figure out how many hotels on the Strip that I stepped in on this trip. So, Link, Kara's, obviously, Bellagio, Cosmo, New York, MGM Grand, Luxor, Mandalay Bay, we're up to 9. Caesars, 10. Venetian, 11. TI, 12. Flamingo, 13. 13? I think that's where I cap out here. I'm trying to think that. Going any others? I think I'm capping out at 13. Circus, Paris, Westgate, and Horseshoe. I think those are the other 4 I missed. Here comes our bus. A little chilly out this morning. Probably about under 40 degrees. It's all desert at this point. We're about 5 minutes out from the South Rim, which is, I guess, kind of the main attraction. Forgot my sunglasses, which sucks. Yet, ironically, despite the shining sun, it's actually pretty cold out here in Arizona. I didn't know it was cold in Arizona. What the hell? It's all desert out here, and we're actually, it's kind of like Denver. There's an elevation kind of aspect to being out here in the Grand Canyon. It's a cool experience. Like, I'm glad I did this, but I can tell you from the Strip, it's like 4 hours. It's a long day on a bus, so just be aware of that. We should be getting to the back to the Strip about 5 o'clock-ish. Look, Arizona, there's ice and snow. Can't believe it. So we're here. We're just at the visitor center right now. We're gonna start the tour shortly. So we got 3 hours here. You could either go off on your own, or you could do the tour guide's walking tour. For my own safety, because there's a chance I could get lost, because I have there's a tendency of that happening. I'm taking the walking tour.
Now, we see about 4 to 5 million visitors a year. We are one of the most traveled national parks and visited national parks. A lot of places like Bryce and Zion, which are national parks combined, don't even see 4 to 5 million a year. So one of the main reasons is that long highway that we came on today is the highway I-40 corridor. It's a massive highway from the east to the west coast. So when people take road trips and stuff, they always stop here at the Grand Canyon. I get a picture up high of you guys, and you'll see the Bright Angel Trail behind you.
iPhone 14. Okay. Oh.
Did you give him your phone? Okay, you want to log in
You can hear dogs. Beautiful. See, I don't really know if that's a great idea. What this woman's doing over here. That one I get because you're in the middle, you can't really go anywhere, but this woman over here, ugh. Wow. That's over here. It's beautiful.
If you guys look down here, he already pointed out earlier, but if you look straight down this little valley here, you're going to see some running water all the way down there. That is actually the Colorado River. That's the only look you're going to get of the Colorado River today. Once we go over to Bright Angel Trail, you won't see it.
There.
Now, the Colorado River runs 278 miles long through the Grand Canyon. Now, this trail that you see here, this lower trail, that is Bright Angel Trail. It starts at Bright Angel Lodge. It'll take you all the way down the Grand Canyon. The drop and rise in elevation, people, you have to condition for it. Now, to get down to Colorado River from here, it takes like a typical hiker about 4 to 5 hours. This is where people make the mistake, okay? They hike down to the Colorado, they're like, oh man, that was easy. Yeah, it's downhill, right? Then they turn around and they look back up and they're like, oh crap. It takes 2 to 3 times as long to get back up from the Colorado River. So that's where people struggle. Now, to get helicoptered out costs you $30,000. So it's something you have to prepare for. It's not something you just want to go tackle midsummer, 100-degree weather. Now, you can always walk a little bit down, come turn around, but that's something you want to come out and spend a couple days, seeing some of the attractions, which I'll talk about here, because there's a lot more to do here than just, look at the Grand Canyon.
All right, so we're at the second outpost here. Obviously, a lot of people want the photo right over there, but the hack is you can come to this side over here. Got just as good of a view, and there's no lineup. Obviously, it's not in the dead center, but it's still a pretty cool area. Another good photo opportunity right here. Up there as well. You gotta be careful too, because there are certain spots where there is no railing, and he actually said that on the bus, so he asks you to stay like 5 feet away. Also, there's no traditional steps down the rock formation, so unless you kind of go under the railing here, you're quite literally doing some rock climbing.
there is not a scientifically proven way of how the Grand Canyon was formed. There are only theories. The reason is, it was a long time ago, right? With that, now, the Grand Canyon, they estimate to be about 6 million years old. Now, to me and you, that sounds like a long time, right? But as far as a rock formation goes, it's actually very young. Now, places like southwest Utah, like Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon, out by St. George, the Pine Mountains, they estimate those rock formations are anywhere between 50 to 150 million years old.
He's
right?
giving us the rundown about the minerals, but I just want to say
it kind of pulls some of
that guy
out.
right
So you'll
there.
see, you know, it's kind of dark gray, but there's some
You can
green
see him.
tint
It's
to it.
making me nervous.
That's one of the more dense, harder
He's like
rocks here.
right on the edge with no
Now,
barrier.
there's multiple.
It is crazy to watch people just get up on the rocks, or even at like the next rock formation over, watching them where go right up to the edge where there's no rail. Like, I was literally cringing. Like, I could not watch. One kid, there was one small opening at the outpost we were just at, and one kid pretended like he was gonna fall, and I like, even that, I was like turning my head like, oh, I hate this. There was the sign. So Joel's walking tour here is divided up into two parts. First part was, I think it was called Matter's Point or something over there. And the next part is going to be down on the Rim Trail and the villages.
So, how was Mather Point? Beautiful, right? You see why I'm telling you that's my favorite spot for photos? It's just absolutely gorgeous there. Now, as we drive through the park here, I'll give you guys a little information on the park. There are tons and tons of things to do. One of the big things is, you'll probably see it, it's a little cold now, but you'll probably see it. You'll see these walking and biking paths. They have a shop up here where you can rent mountain bikes and also e-bikes. And you can get to every point on bike trail here. You can take the Rim Trail all the way up on bicycle. Bikes are allowed on the Rim Trail, just not down into Bright Angel Trail down to the canyon. So up here at the park, you'll see these bike paths. So you can get a bike rental, you can bike around the park. We have a free shuttle system in the park. We don't get to use it because we don't spend enough time up here. But they'll take you to the other points across town, to the market, wherever you need to go. They'll even take you out of the park. But the problem is that you got to pay to get back in. So you got to be kind of careful of the bus system. Now, what not a lot of people know is, you remember on the way up here, there wasn't really a lot of houses or apartments or anything besides that one little tiny city with the hotel. Now, because of that, everybody that works up here, I'm talking restaurant workers, servers, cooks, you know, hotel employees, the people that work at the gift shops, the park rangers, they all actually live up here. They have lodging up here. The reason why is because there's nothing around, right? So if you work up here, you actually live up here. Now with that, we have a lot of amenities here, up here at the Grand Canyon. We have 2 churches here at the Grand Canyon. We have a United States Post Office, just passed off on the left. There's even a marketplace where you can go buy groceries, toilet paper, all that kind of stuff. They have a bunch of restaurants here. We won't see it today, but there is even a McDonald's up here, which is crazy. What national park has McDonald's? Depot coming up here on the left. And, yep, you'll see the cards today. Now, what's cool is, just like an airplane, you can get like economy, first class. Now, the first class is really, it's really cool. What it is the second story, and it's an observatory. So you can see 360 all the way around you. So you'll see it coming up on the left here. You see the glass windows up top? So you can actually look through and see the seats. So you get a 360 view all the way around. Now, originally that was owned by the Santa Fe Railroad. All right, guys, so this is the famous Bright Angel Lodge, okay? There's a couple reasons why I stop here. But one of the main reasons is you're gonna hear this name a couple times today. Now, originally, the Bright Angel Lodge was designed and built in 1935. Now, this is what's really cool about it. Can anybody tell me what was going on in the 1920s? Coming into the 30s, it was very devastational for the United States here.
Great Depression?
Bingo, Great Depression. So jobs were really hard to come by, let alone, I hate to say it, but jobs for women, okay? Now what's really cool is the designer, architect, and the builder of a lot of these buildings up here was actually a lady by the name of Mary Coulters. So not only was it the Great Depression, a lot of people weren't working. Mary Coulter got a lot of contracts up here to help design and build a lot of the buildings up here. Now, inside here at Bright Angel Lodge, in your free time, there's a really cool museum. I'll go a little more in depth into Mary Coulters, who she was, where she originated from, stuff like that. But with a lot of her designs, she did two things. Number one, she wanted to incorporate a lot of the Native American artwork and traditions, also some of their building techniques, which I'll talk about. And number two, which you can't do today, she resourced a lot of the materials out of the Grand Canyon. But like these beautiful front doors, what's up, man? Yeah, exactly. These beautiful front doors right here, she took Native American artwork and she incorporated it into her design. So obviously, that is not paint that's 95 years old, but instead of them, tearing it down, just putting up wood, they just touch it up. And if you peek over the edge here, you're going to get a really good look at the Bright Angel Trail. If you look straight down, you'll see it. If you look straight down here, you'll see it right at the very bottom. It's actually a pretty good eye shot away.
I'm staying on the right side because it's completely open right here as we make our way up. And that's terrifying to me.
The main reason I stop here is because this beautiful bird right here. This is a beautiful black California condor. Now these things are absolutely gorgeous. Sadly, they are migrated to South America right now, so we won't get to see them. But I still want to tell you guys about them because they're super interesting. Now, my wingspan's about 5.5 feet, okay, right here. Now the wingspan on a full-grown adult California condor is 9 to 10 feet. Wow. Dang, dude, you're putting the fire on me.
Yeah.
It's okay, go ahead. It's all right. The reason I stop here is because this is a cool little garden. You'll see a big plaque right here. Obviously, a lot of plants are dormant right now. So they're not dead, they're just sleeping for the winter. But some of them are still surviving, like this one, which I'll talk about. But if you walk around this little garden, you'll see these little plaques here. It'll give you the Native American name for the plant, and then also what it is. It'll give you a little description. Most of you guys probably know what it is. Some of you may have even ate it. Now this is the famous prickly pear cactus. Has anybody had prickly pear cocktail candy? This guy, he's like, yep, I've had it. It's very popular here, especially in the Southwest. Now, originally, a lot of plants, flowers, leaves, roots, the Native Americans tested them to see if they were edible or they had medicinal purposes. Some of the really famous people that would stay up here frequently, one of them was our former president, Theodore Roosevelt. I'm sure if anybody knows anything about Roosevelt, he was a huge outdoorsman, he loved hunting, he was a mountain man, right? So he was one of them. Another really cool one, which kind of blew my mind, was Albert Einstein.
Oh.
He used to come up here all the time.
We're gonna check out the Hopi House. Better duck when you come in here, your head off the door. The tribe makes all this stuff. Blankets, sculptures, ornaments. So if you come in here, you gotta look up at the roof because then you see all the lumber and the straw. Like the guide said, anything you buy in here goes back to the tribe. And there is a second story. The stuff up here is very cool. The art's a little too expensive for my liking, but I know pottery's a lot of work, but like, oof, with these prices. So yeah, the Hopi House is really cool. I'd recommend if you're visiting. You have to go in there and check it out. You won't buy anything because you can't afford it, but if you're here visiting, it's a cool building to go explore and see some of the culture of the tribe. Excuse me. I don't mean to sound ignorant, but are these like the logos of the tribe? All right, the official walking tour is over. We have about an hour now to kill before we go back to the bus and make the trek back to Vegas. I'm gonna stay in this area though. Not gonna venture off too far. I think the one guy in our group was planning to walk down one of the paths down there. I don't really know how you're gonna do that in an hour, but he said he's gonna try to make it as far as he can before he has to turn back. And as the guide said, it's a lot easier going down than it is coming up, so he's probably only gonna be walking downward for about 15 minutes. Probably not a great idea. So the Altavar looks like a really cool building. Just for time's sake, I'm not gonna go in it though. I'm gonna go back down to the, what do you call it? The what's the name of the other one? I don't remember. Bright something? Bright Manor? Bright Angel? I don't know. But I'm gonna go down to that resort, or that lodge, I should say. I personally prefer to go to one of the corporate gift shops where things are probably just a tad cheaper than what the Hopi House behind me there was offering in terms of prices. Streams of mountains, as in their sleep they brood on things and eternal. I don't know what these two words are here. All right, we're heading back down to the bus meeting area. I'm gonna check out there's a raven right up there, crow. They have two names. They go by either or.
Any moment.
I mean, I know you got the stone and whatnot, but like someone can come up and easily push you down if they wanted to be a bit of an asshole. Even sitting on these stones, like I don't know, I don't like that. They don't even have a small stone barricade there. You can just walk right on onto the edge if your heart desires. Again, I'm terrified of heights, so I will not be doing that. There's no rules against it, like, so again, totally free game on if you want to walk to the edge. Again, I will not be doing that. Hey, if you lodge up here for a few days, they even have a steakhouse here. Don't even want to know what the prices are for a steak from this place. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Nick Wallenda do a stunt across a part of the Grand Canyon? Obviously, the Grand Canyon is ginormous, so I don't think it was like from one side to the other, but like a part of it, I'm pretty sure he did a stunt. All right, so confirming the name, it is the Bright Angel Lodge. So right inside here, they have the Bright Angel History Room. They also sell some merch, and in the corner, they sell coffee and fudge. You can get free samples if you want. And then if you like it, you buy a piece. I bought Oreos, cookies and cream. I will say, weird flavors of fudge though. I will say that. Like, cookies and cream is the only one that I kind of like. All right, time to get one more thing, and then I'm getting out of here. They have benches right outside the, oh my God, I forget the name of it. Bright Angel. This guy's fucking crazy. One last view here, guys, and then I'm calling it quits. You come through the doors, this is what the lobby looks like. The architecture is really awesome and it's very cool. Like the fireplace is the centerpiece. You got the buggy over here. Like I said, they have all the amenities normal hotel does. They even have things you can do with bus tours, book bus tours, like a concierge almost. Alrighty folks, that's gonna do it today from the Grand Canyon Complex. Currently in front of the Bright Angel Lodge. I'm not going back through to the canyon, so this is where I'm ending the video.
It's a once in a lifetime type thing. I had the extra day. It's a little far, it's a long day. It's 4 hours here from Vegas. Then you're 4 hours here at the Grand Canyon. And then it's 4 hours back. So again, it's a long day, but completely worth it. It's a once in a lifetime experience. That's the way I look at it. And again, I had the day to do it. So I'm so glad I did. I cannot recommend coming to the Grand Canyon, the South Rim enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this kind of gave you a glimpse on, if you do come, what you can expect. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Grand Canyon!
Grand Canyon! And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.
The fudge, by the way, is great.
They're looking at us. They got a long nose on them like a horse. I don't see my favorite one. My favorite one's white with black spots, almost like a cow.